Welcome back to my channel for another video. So here we go. Here we go. Unedited, rough, raw. I'm not going to edit this at all. This is just going to be a rough, live, raw little chat. Let me just fix me here. Right, there we go. Okay, so the biggest topic of conversation for a lot of people is getting out of that 9 to 5 cycle. How do you do it? Because let's face it, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are unhappy in their current professional environment. Now there's also a lot of people out there that are extremely happy. A lot of people are extremely happy, but studies that have been carried out over the last number of years suggest that the majority of people are actually not happy in the job that they do. And obviously it's difficult, isn't it? Because like how do you get out of that environment? And there's a lot of people stuck in the same job for many years, you know, and just maybe accepting the fact that this is the life. But you can't do that. You can't accept that. Okay, and I'm speaking from personal experience. You know, many years ago, before I started trading, you know, I was similar. I absolutely hated my job, detested it. I did. You know, not at the start. At the start, I was really keen. But then towards the end, before I started trading, you know, I absolutely detested it. I hated it. I hated going into work, you know, every single day. As soon as I walked into work, I was literally counting down the seconds before I could get back out the door again. And that's no way to live your life. And I went through that for many years until I started trading. And that's the reason that I actually am trading now today, is because I was so sick of my job that it got to a stage where I was looking for an alternative lifestyle. You know, not even just a way to make money, but an actual lifestyle. Like, I hated my lifestyle and I wanted to change it. And you know, it's a long journey. It really is. It's a long journey, and it takes so much effort, you know, both physically and mentally, you know, emotionally. You have to invest yourself in this change. You really do have to invest a lot into it. You've got to invest your time, you've got to invest your emotions, you've got to eventually invest in it financially as well. You know, maybe not so much at the start, but it gets to a stage you have to become committed. And that's the only way to be successful in any walk of life, in anything, is to become completely dedicated to it. You know, you can't just give it like 50% or 60% or 80%. It just doesn't work. You got to give it 100%. You have to, and that's the only way to be successful in any business, isn't it? Is to be completely, fully committed. And it's even more so with trading. And it's more difficult with trading because the challenge is difficult. It's difficult because there's so much that you need to learn. There's a huge educational piece, which is why it's important that you, when you start this journey, that you understand that it's a long journey. Okay, you're not going to come into this business and in a couple of months quitting your job and off you go. It just doesn't work like that. You know, when you come into this business, you need to come in with your eyes opened, and you need to realise that at least for the first 6 months, you know, forget about quitting your job. You know, because it's only after the first 6 months you're literally just learning. You're literally just learning about the stock market, learning how to use your brokerage account, you know, learning how to analyse the market or what to look for, all that kind of stuff. And it's only after 6 months you actually really start to see some actual progress. And then even after that, it might take you a year before you're consistently profitable. And I can remember when I started my journey and seeing videos like this, you know, where people are telling you that it's a long journey, and you know, the first year is just, you know, you learning and you trying to become consistent in terms of your profitability. And I do remember thinking to myself, you know, geez, wow, a year, you know, I'm going to work at this for a year and I might not see any results. But the difference between somebody sticking with it and not is that I was 100% committed to this challenge, 100%. And this is what I'm saying, you've got to be 100% committed to this. You can't go in giving it an 80 or 90% commitment. It just doesn't work. You've got to be fully committed, and you have to understand that there's many challenges. You know, there's so many challenges that you're gonna face, and listen, you can overcome them. It's just a matter of sticking with it. You know, you're gonna fail. Of course you're gonna fail. You know, you're gonna fail numerous times before you actually start to achieve on a consistent basis. But the key is just to stick in there and to not give up. You know, and it all goes back to, you know, the human mindset. You know, the human body, the human mind is capable of just about anything. You know, when you look back in history, what human beings have achieved when they faced huge challenges, they've overcame them. How many times have you seen, you know, human beings, you know, overcome huge challenges to be very successful? Now, there's nothing special about them people. You know, we're all the same. The only difference between those people and other people is those people refused to give up. You know, they refused to give up, and they were completely committed. You know, 100% committed to what they were doing. And that's the way you've got to be, is 100% committed. And there's many challenges, and people will tell you that it's not possible. And the thing about it is, as well, is you have to focus on positivity. You have to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you, because I guarantee you, when you start to go through this journey, there'll be people that give up, and because they have failed, you know, they'll want to spread that negativity just because they failed, because they gave up. And listen, the only reason that they failed is because they gave up. Because if they had to continue to do what they were doing, they would eventually got there. So you've got to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the people that have the same vision as you, and the same commitment and the same drive and the same positivity. And you need to cut people out of your life that are bringing any negativity to you, because it's only going to affect you, you know, in an adverse way. Okay, so very important from the start. People are going to tell you that it's not possible, and then people are going to fail and then tell you that they failed and it's not possible. You've got to cut these people away. Okay, it's difficult. Some of them potentially might be very close to you. They could even be family members or very good friends, or even just people that you've known for a while. But you've got to cut these people away, move forward, because negativity never won the race, did it? When did ever negativity win the race? Negativity wins nothing. Absolutely nothing. You do not achieve, you will not be successful if you allow the slightest bit of doubt or the slightest bit of negativity to enter your mind. And it takes time to train your mind to think this way. It takes a long time, and there's many books out there, and there's many different techniques that you can use, and it's all to do with the human mind. The human mind can achieve anything. Me personally, I've achieved a great deal against the odds, you know, against very challenging times in my life, and here I am. Look, I'm literally living my dream, trading for a living in the stock market 5 days a week, trading futures. I trade 3 times per day. You know, I have a financial community now. I've got over 500 students that I'm training, and the idea is that, you know, they'll be sitting where I'm sitting, you know, in 2 or 3 years' time. But again, it goes back to the same thing. You know, if you want to be successful, you've got to cut away that negativity. Cut away the negativity. Them bad apples in your cart, chuck them away. That's the only way that you will survive. So again, you know, I keep saying about the human mind is capable of achieving just about anything. Okay, but you've got to literally just put the blinkers on and just go for it. Because if you don't, you'll just get dragged down with the negativity. You'll get dragged down with the people that failed, because they want to be the majority, so that they can turn around to everybody and say, see, this is not possible. And we could be talking about anything here, not necessarily trading. You know, We could be talking about anything. So you got to dissociate yourself from these negative people, allow them to be unhappy and to be negative in their life. They will not achieve anything until they change their mindset. And listen, see them people that are negative now, it's not the end of the road for them. You know, they can change their lives, they can turn their lives around if they change their way of thinking. Okay, so if you thought that wasn't a huge element in trading the stock market, well then you're mistaken, because it's a huge element of it. Huge element. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my Instagram, and that's sambora.00. Team Sambora is growing literally every single day. Literally every day we've got new students coming on board, wanting to change their life. So if you want to know more about what it is that I do in my financial community and my students, send me a message, sambora.00, or you can send me an email, eduardosambora@yahoo.com. Hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I'll see you again for more videos.